Hola, chicos y chicas. You should have a paper that looks just like this one. Before we start reading any of this, let's review just a little bit on this paper. So, on one side, let's write here at the top, subject pronouns. Now, we've been looking at subject pronouns for quite a while now. And guess what? We're going to keep using them throughout the year. So, it'll be a good idea to memorize these. So, in order to do that, we're going to make a chart just to organize it. We're going to draw a chart like this. Make sure you draw it as well. Okay. Now we're going to label the chart in the correct order. These must follow this order. So let's start off with yo. Next space for tú. Now in the third space, we're going to fill it up with usted, él, and ella. And yes, they must be in this order in this space. It'll make more sense when we do our other chart. On the right hand side, we have nosotros and nosotras, ustedes, ellos, and ellas. Those are our 10 subject pronouns. All right, let's move on to the right hand side. On the right hand side, we're going to label this section ser. And we're going to draw the same chart. Total of 6 spaces. Notice that they are the same. This chart is the same as this chart. Okay, let's label it. First one is soy. Remember, we looked at this yesterday. Soy. Then it's eres. It's an E. Es. Somos. And finally, son. Now, the reason for the chart is that whatever is on this space, let's take yo for example. To say I am, it is yo soy. If we have something like they, aquí, ellos, then our verb is going to be this one right here. See? There's no way we can match ellos and ellas with anything else. It must be son. Okay, so that's how this works. Now let's move on to the actual reading. And again, please follow along with me because I will help you, but I'm not going to do it for you. All right, let's go. It says underline all subject pronouns. So we're going to underline it. I'll grab a different color for you. Underline all the subject pronouns. Circle all the words that come from ser. Again, refer to Monday's notes and they're also up here. So we're going to circle those. The words that come from ser. So let's read the story. Alicia dice, hola, señor Costas, le presento a dos amigos, Teresa y Miguel. Ellos son de... And then Mr. Costa stops her because he wants to guess. We're not going to worry about this part because that's in English. Now, I'm going to give you hints. In this part that we just read, there's a total of 1 subject pronoun and 1 ser. It is your job to find them and underline them and circle them. So go ahead and take some time to do that right now. All right. Hopefully you stopped the video and answered by underlining and circling subject pronouns, underline and circle verbs of ser. All right, let's keep going. Señor Costas dice, ¿tú eres de Puerto Rico, Panamá, Costa Rica? Teresa dice, no. Yo soy de... Mr. Costa interrupts and gestures towards Miguel. That's in English. We're not going to worry about that part. All right. I'm going to give you another hint. In this section that we just read, there's a total of 2 subject pronouns y 2 ser. Next, Señor Costas dice, ¿él es de México, El Salvador, Colombia? Miguel dice, no, nosotros somos de, pointing to himself, Cuba. Y, pointing to Teresa, de Honduras. ¿Y usted? ¿De dónde es? All right. let's stop there for just a minute. On this side, we have a total of 1, 2, 3, 3 subject pronouns that you have to underline, 3 ser that you have to circle. Finally, Señor Costas dice, soy de, Miguel dice, Argentina, Chile, Cuba. Señor Costas dice, soy de la Florida. Okay, let's take a moment to look at this section right here. Total de subject pronouns, 0 subject pronouns. Y 1, 2, ser. Okay, you're not done with the paper just yet. I know, it's a lot of work. Yeah, the thing you're gonna do with this paper is you're gonna input your answers into a Google form. Now the Google form is gonna be on Google Classroom. It's gonna ask you to put in the underlined words, the subject pronouns, and number 1 is gonna be the first underlined word. Number 2 is gonna be the second underlined word, and so on. It's gonna ask you to select the verbs of ser that you circled. Again, number 1 is the first one that you circled, and so on and so forth.